Manchester United 1-2 Fulham. Iwobi strikes late as Fulham beat Man United. Manchester United were beaten 2-1 by Fulham on our return to Old Trafford after a late goal from Alex Iwobi snatched all 3 points at the death. Fulham performed well and were able to convert one of their chances from a corner when Calvin Bassey rifled an effort into the roof of the net in the second half. Harry Maguire boosted the Reds when he converted a rebounded effort after Bernd Leno palmed away Bruno Fernandes's shot. With 9 minutes of injury time signaled, the Reds hunted a second, after scoring late Premier League winners on our last 2 trips to Craven Cottage. However, this time the boot was on the other foot, as Iwobi was on target to snatch maximum points for the visitors deep into stoppage time, firing beyond Andre Onana. First half stalemate. Back in front of our fans at Old Trafford, Erik ten Hag's men looked to continue our fine form since the turn of the year by completing the league double over Fulham. Despite being on the road, it was the visitors who enjoyed the brighter start of the two sides, although it would take close to 15 minutes for the first real sight of goal, with Iwobi striking wide of the mark on 2 successive occasions. Fulham continued their push for an opener, this time looking to create something from a corner. The set piece was whipped onto the head of frontman Rodrigo Muniz, but his glancing effort was met well by Onana, who got a big glove to palm it away. Sasa Lukic was closest to the rebound, but the ball wouldn't fall for him in front of goal. United gradually grew into the game, spurred on by our vocal supporters, as Alejandro Garnacho unleashed a signature curling effort from the left-hand side. Anthony Robinson seemed to read the action well, shifting across quickly to meet the goal-bound shot with his head. Moments later, it was the turn of Diogo Dalot to come agonizingly close to opening the scoring for the Reds. Our number 20 picked up a loose ball deep into the opponent's territory and, met with a chorus of "shoot" from the crowd, unleashed a thunderous effort that grazed the Fulham post. In the minutes that followed, our visitors also hit the woodwork. Muniz shrugged off Victor Lindelof to create the space for a shot, pinging the post as Onana was rooted to the spot. As things opened up slightly, it felt fitting that both sides would once again go close, but for the efforts of goalkeepers at each end. Ex-Red Andreas Pereira's curling effort was palmed away by Onana, while Garnacho's strike from the left was tipped behind by Bernd Leno to keep things level heading into the interval. Second half, late hammer blow. After finishing the half with real intent, both sides emerged for the second looking to pick up where they left off. Proceedings would soon be halted, however, due to a clash of heads between Casemiro and Harrison Reed, the former eventually making way for Scott McTominay. With the game restarted, it was the visitors who sought out the first effort of the second 45, when Robinson fizzed a ball across goal, but teammate Andreas couldn't quite provide the finishing touch. Traveling fans would not have to wait much longer to see their side convert one of their chances, which came from a corner after Reed almost caught Onana off guard, our number 24 tipping over for the set piece. Andreas's ball and fell to Calvin Bassey, whose first attempt was blocked, but he rifled his second effort into the roof of the net, leaving our keeper with no chance. Chasing the game. The Reds injected a sense of urgency into our attacks with several moves in quick succession, one of which led to Fernandes catching a glimpse of goal. Our number 8 showed great composure to create space on the edge of the area, but his eventual shot was held comfortably by Leno. Maguire came agonizingly close to pulling one back for the Reds when he rose to meet Christian Eriksen's teasing corner. His thumping header, however, sailed over the crossbar from close range as our search for an equalizer continued. Our number 5 was soon on the scoresheet, though, taking position further up the pitch. He held the ball up well before dinking it to the back post, with Garnacho bringing the ball down and eventually finding Bruno on the edge of the area. Our captain looked to curl one into the far corner, where Leno palmed it away into the path of Maguire, who was alert enough to knock it home. The pressure continued on the West Londoners' goal, with Leno having to be alert to beat out a couple of efforts by Fernandes and Ahmad forcing a corner from a dangerous situation. Our attempts to get back on level terms were effectively undone minutes later, when Iwobi scored from a break instigated by substitute Adama Traore to snatch all 3 points for Fulham deep into stoppage time. Clipping his finish, this time, into the net, to leave the Reds empty-handed and strike a damaging blow in our pursuit of Champions League football. Match details. United, Onana. Dalit, Varane, Maguire, Lindelof Antony 90+9, Mainu Ahmad 80, Casemiro McTominay 53, Garnacho, Fernandes, Forson Eriksson 53, Rashford. And used substitutes, Bayender, Evans, Kambwala, Amrabat, Collier. Goals, Maguire 90. Bookings, Maguire 36, Fernandes 90+10. Fulham, Leno, Castaigne, Tosin, Bassi, Robinson, Reed Traore 76, Lukic, Wilson Diop 81. Pereira Kearney 68, Iwobi, Muniz. And used substitutes, Rodak, Tet, Broja, Balotelli, Ream, Cordovareed. Goals, Bassi 65, Iwobi 90+6. Bookings, Tosin 26, Andreas 42, Wilson 45+2. Leno 90, Kearney 90+10. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.